Hey there, welcome to day 21 of playing chess every day until I reach 1500 Elo. Currently we're at 1120 and I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to hop right into a game real quick. Did two puzzles to warm up. Normally my favorite way to warm up is playing bots. I feel like that actually is the best for getting you into the mode for a real game. But doing a couple puzzles was good too. Alright, let's do knight here. We have the exchange Caro once again, which I'm trying to get better at because I've made a lot of errors in this one recently. Okay, so he goes for the pin right away. I don't have this because the knight blocks and protects the bishop. Could just go for the trade here. I don't know, I'm not totally sure about the best move for this one. I think pinning this is still good. Yeah, let's just start with pinning this. And yeah, I'm considering just trying to kick him or take the trade. Or go in here with the queen. But he still has two defenders on the pawn right now. This guy's a 1090 from Brazil, I think. Yep. That's interesting. I don't know, this is not a move sequence that I feel like I ever see. Pretty unusual. Did he create any weaknesses here? He can't support this pawn anymore because he pushed this one all the way. If I take, you can take back with this. And that gives him really good activity. So I don't think I want to take like that. I could go here, but if he takes, then I take, then he takes. I guess then I take, but then I have an isolated pawn here. Isolated pawn, but it's his bishop for my knight. This is supported here. So let's just connect these pawns. I don't know if I want to play anything too crazy or risky. Like I kind of want to stick to the typical kind of pawn structure setup that we get here with the Kara. Yeah, he takes. Do I want to take with the queen? If I take with the queen, he has tempo with this. So it doesn't seem so great. I guess I get an isolated pawn this way as well. So I kind of like ended up with an isolated pawn regardless, it seems like. Unless maybe I will just take like this and then he'll get tempo and then I'll drop back somewhere. Well, actually, I will be double attacking this. He has two defenders, but it leaves his queen kind of tied to the knight. So let's just try that. Avoid the bad pawn structure. And I'm double attacking this pawn, but only if I can break the pin here. So I'll probably try to kick this bishop away, and if he does go back, I'll push again, and then I would be able to trade this and then win the pawn. He breaks the pin on his own, so I think I can just do that right now anyway. Take, take, take with the queen. Like that, and then I'm also threatening this fork right after. So let's give that a try. Okay. Just see if there's anything else that looks good. Have this check. But I think he still just easily blocks that. So yeah, I think just taking with the queen is the way to go. Because obviously if I take with the knight, then the queen will die to the bishop. So yeah, let's go ahead and take here. Wait a second. Did I blunder? Oh wait. I did blunder this. Wait. No, that doesn't work. Dang, I realized that. I realized it right after I played that. It's a nice tactic. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any way out of it. I wonder if he just saw that there after I played it, or if he was already setting that up, because if so, that was pretty clever. But yeah, I don't think there's anything when I take, he takes. There's no like pin because the king is not in line with the queen there. And nothing else can block this. So I think let's just resign and start a new one. That was a good tactic by him. We're down to 11-11. We have black again up against an 11-34. This time we do have the advance Caro-Kann. And I always just bring the bishop out to here right away whenever we get this, and then close the pawn chain here. So we'll go ahead and go c5. I think we just want to go here. Either that or here. I mean, if I go here, then he takes, but I should be able to open that back up. Open this back up and then retake with the bishop. But I feel like Maybe it's safer just to get the queen out of the way and already line it up for these two pawns. I don't see any downside to this. Just take our knight here. Alright, so both his bishops are looking into my side of the board. Got the pins going on, so I probably want to kick them out. Go ahead and take... I could also just go for this pin right away. I can't... Yeah, I can't move this because it's pinned for now. So maybe I push this, maybe go for this pin. I'm wondering if there's a way to remove the defender on the bishop here. If I push this, I can take back here. So that doesn't quite remove this guy. And he could take back like that too. So I don't think that's going to work. I don't think there's a way to remove the knight. So yeah, let's just push this first. Okay, we get the trade. Do I take with the queen or maintain the pressure here? And I think I like maintaining the pressure and just taking with the pawn. Maybe I'll kick out the bishop on this side as well. Okay, so he goes ahead and just takes that. I can develop my bishop, and I immediately have this like battery set up, which could be useful. Unless, yeah, no, I think I definitely want to take that with the bishop. I guess he does have that. Okay, he goes ahead and defends the pawn first. Can push this, but then he just goes here. So let's focus on development and castling. I might go here also just to start pressuring this one. Or maybe here, because then it's both of them. I don't think I need... I mean, this doesn't do much for me right now, actually, because he has two defenders. There's no way to do much on this with this attack. So let's just drop back. pressure this and maintain our watch on that pawn. Develop here and just protect it. Where I push the pawn, he takes, I take. This opens up. That could be dangerous, the rook and the queen here, if we can get rid of this pawn. I'll need to figure out which one I want to go for. Right now this pawn is hanging actually, right? And he's not threatening anything too crazy, he's just threatening this. So I can go here, just allow this trade. I'm threatening the bishop on that next move. I think I like that, just take advantage of the hanging pawn and allow him to trade the knight off for the bishop. Or it's going to be this. Let's just check that again. Take, take. But then he can take here with check. Let's just go here. Yeah, I don't want to allow that. Well, the queen guards it right now, but take this back first. I feel like I'm in that type of mindset where I'm going to miss something obvious, so I need to do all my blunder checks and make sure that I'm good on everything each move. But right now we're up a pawn, so we're looking good so far. And as long as we can get castled, I think we're okay. Take, take, opens up this. Probably, where do I want to go? Maybe I just go here. Immediately put some pressure. Or I just drop back to here and just eye that pawn, the same pawn from the middle with my bishop kind of tucked in between all these pawns. And his knight is kind of cut off. He can't go to a lot of these important squares, which is really useful. Yeah, I think I'd rather drop back. And then try to finally develop the knight. Maybe I'll just go here instead of here. Well, this one does give support to this pawn, but this one's more centralized. He pushes this, take, opens this up. I want to go here and just double attack this pawn, and if he pushes it, I can reconnect my pawns. let's just go for that. But now this one is loose, so I have to make sure he can't go here. I can just trade it off. Want to make sure that one doesn't get dropped. Interesting. He's playing very like aggressive. I think I might have this. Take, check. And then win the knight. So I just win a pawn. Pretty sure that works. Let's double check. So he's in check. What if he doesn't take though? Take, slide over. I can't check here. I can't check here. And my queen's still under threat. So if he does slide over, queen's under threat, bishop's under threat. But if he ever takes the bishop, so I would need to stay on a square where I could easily get to here for the fork, but it seems risky. So if I go here, here, drop back to here, and I'm already threatening the knight. If the knight moves, then the bishop drops back. If he pushes this pawn again, I can just come back up to here. Let's try that. I think it works. It seems risky though. Okay, so he does just take it. And then once I take this, I have 3 attackers. Oh, not 3, never mind, because the bishop's gone, but I have 2 attackers on this pawn. So we won another pawn now. But yet I'm still not castled, and I haven't even developed this knight. Probably... Let's see. Go back to here. I can go to here. I think this seems good. This threatens both these pawns. But this threatens the bishop and the pawn. The bishop can go up, but no, he can't because I can take it. He can go down to here. I guess that works. I really need to just like get my pieces safe and then develop in castle. And then I'll have a big advantage. So I think here could be better. Just because I should be able to win one of these pawns. Because here he just has this. But let's try this. I guess he has this. Oh, I completely missed that. I would like to be able to take his bishop back. I can go here. I don't have any checks. I can't go here. I think I push the pawn. He takes. And then I probably can protect this pawn with something else besides my knight. Move the knight over, and then the bishop should be trapped in here, and then I can walk over and get it, but that's like quite a few moves, so it might be tricky actually making that work. It's either that or I just develop the knight right away. I could go develop, take, but then I can't push this because it's not protected, so he'll be able to get away. So let's just push the pawn first. If he does anything like this, I'll bring the king up to here so it supports both pawns. Okay, let's try. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and bring the king up. Then when I move the knight, I'm threatening to get the bishop back. So king up, or do I want to go with the queen? I can also get this pawn whenever I want, or this one. Could go here, take, here. Then I'm threatening, no I'm not, because this queen watches it. So let's go up. Protect this. And then I think I'll go here. Either that or this. But this attacks the pawn. He pushes it, I can just take. No, but then that reopens his bishop. I can push this pawn. But then once again, if he pushes this, if I take with this, he gets an escape square, or escape diagonal. And if I take with this, then he gets to protect the bishop. Oh, I just realized I'm using so much of my time. I'm playing really slow right now. Actually, okay, so I can go here, then he has, no, he doesn't have that check. So yeah, maybe this is the way. I think, okay, so he is going for that. I think I can go here, and if he takes, then I just take. Oh wait, no, because he can just take back with the bishop. But I can just take with the king, and he doesn't have a check. But then he wins this pawn, and it's defended. It's kind of tricky. I think I want to go here, because I want to be able to threaten. Wait, no, I still don't have that check. I have this check, potentially. I really want to be able to block him in still. Here. 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 That doesn't work. Take. I don't know. I don't know if anything lets me keep the bishop. I feel like that's my only hope of winning, though, is getting this bishop back. but it looks like he's able to escape probably. I feel like this could still be the best shot. Goes here. Take here. Oh, and I didn't even see that either. Oh no. I don't know how I didn't realize that these are connected. That's not good. This might be a 2 losses to... Gotta go here. And there was a checkmate. I didn't see it. I couldn't tell if there was, because I thought that I had some kind of square to get away to, but nope. Okay, so rough 2 games. Let's take a look at the game review. I don't think I did Did I do the game review on the first one? No, I don't think I did, so maybe we'll look at both. He played really well, 81% accuracy. He had a blunder and I didn't. But my accuracy is only 66.6. Oh, I just realized I'm blocking. Let me go back. So yeah, this was all good. Taking back with the queen was good there. And then this was his blunder. Because if I go here, I went for the sacrifice here. And then this fork just to win a pawn. But if I just went here, that's forking the knight. And it's the threat of mate. So that was way better. Yeah, I knew this move like seemed terrible, but here he has to make an escape square. Yeah, it would have been over if I had seen that. It doesn't even want me to take the knight. It wants me to just go in for the king here. Okay, so I missed that. Instead I went for this, which still won a pawn, but it wasn't nearly as good. That was a great move. Oh yeah, because I didn't even realize that it was a fork here. So what should I have played? I should have played this. And now I have to see what I should have done after he took, because I thought I'd have a way to get the bishop back and then still have a good chance of winning, but... Okay, I wanted the knight to go out first. I guess the trapping idea just doesn't work. Then I should have just gone for this. Yeah, trying to get the king over was pretty risky, but I just felt like if I couldn't get the bishop back, then there's no way I'm gonna be able to win. Because I was down 4 points here. I went from up 2 to down 4 because he got the pawn and then the rook. And somehow I didn't realize that he could go here. I only was looking at like this. Yeah, I tend to get major tunnel vision on like checking squares, especially with queens, because there's so many squares they can go to. But I'll see this as like the checking square, and somehow my brain omits the fact that it has other ones like right here. Typically it's ones that are right like next to each other that I don't realize. So I'll see this, and then I'll look for like ones that are further away, and there's nothing like that. But I won't realize there's one just one square over that does the same thing, but it's protected. So that's like a big weakness that I've been noticing lately, so I need to really work on that. Checking squares that are next to one another. And then at this point, it was just mate in 2. So let me see, if I had just gone here, he takes, he has a +4 advantage. Yeah, then I go here, then he escapes. So I felt like I might as well just resign at that point. So my only chance was going for this riskier play. So I guess, you know, it made sense to try, but he was able to get out of it because of this pawn, which kind of forced it to open up, and then he got the rook involved. But yeah, I was feeling pretty good there, but then he played that last part really well. Let's take a quick look at the first game, because I don't think I checked that one. Even though this one was an early loss, so a lot of times I just skip to the next one. 97% accuracy. Both my opponents had very high accuracy. Pick with the queen was good here. I had an advantage. Trade was good. And then there was the blunder by gun. It wanted me to go here. Yeah, I didn't see this take just because there's a check. Queen's undefended. Nice little tactic. Well, that's all there is to look at for that one. I would play another because I don't like to end on 2 losses, but I don't have time to, so I'm gonna have to go. That was a good. Not, it was kind of rough, but insightful 2 games. I think there was some stuff I was able to take away, particularly the catching different checking squares and like not getting tunnel vision on it, and also just blunder checking on these pawns. I think I was getting a little confident because I was winning a bunch of material and his pawn structure was kind of bad and stuff. Not in this game, but in the other one. And then just forgot to blunder check bishop looking right here. Um, all right, back down to 11-11, but hopefully tomorrow might be a quick one as well. I don't have a lot of time, but hopefully we could get a win in and get back to the 11-20s. That'd be cool. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on day 22.